another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. Today, I thought I would dress up all nice and regal, put on some makeup, and talk about brands that we love. And then I got up and was like, no, I'm just gonna do a wet shaving video. So before we start on this wet shaving video, please go ahead and hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I do new videos. For this week's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, we are talking about D.R Harris. I know, I figured why not do a little series on different shave brands and shave companies, because we all know that we love our English shave companies, but we don't really know all that much about them. So I'm going to tell you while you're sitting on your couch not doing anything. In 1790, Henry Harris, a surgeon, and Daniel Rotley, a pharmaceutical chemist, got together and created D.R Harris, establishing themselves on 29 St. James Street in London. And for many of us that are in the wet shaving community, we thought that they grabbed a boar bristle brush, started lathering up, and presented the royal family with shaving product. That's not actually how that went. In 1790, these two gentlemen weren't known for their wet shaving products just yet. D.R Harris is a pharmaceutical company, first and foremost. And then they are perfumery on top of that. So wet shaving came quite a few years after D.R Harris had established itself within the English community. The gentlemen of London wanted some place that they could feel masculine, where they could get fragrances and aftershaves and colognes designed for a more masculine side of London. So with that, D.R Harris began designing their aftershave balms, their colognes, and some of their fragrances that you and I have come to know and love, such as Arlington and such as Marlborough, both of which have been around for almost 200 years. In 1938, D.R Harris was awarded the warranty of chemist to Her Majesty the Queen. Can we just take a minute about how lucrative that contract would be? Her Majesty the Queen, who has undoubtedly the hugest resource of cash almost in the world, and she's giving it to D.R Harris. So you know that these boys are reputable in what they do. When the Queen Mother herself died in 2002, another royal decided to pick up the helm, and in 2002, following the Queen Mother's death, Prince of Wales decided to appoint D.R Harris again as the chemist to the royal echelons. Again, a huge lucrative contract in the early 2000s. That's pretty good. D.R Harris creates triple milled soaps, and long before they ever became a wet shaving company that we know them as, they were a pharmaceutical company, and this company decided long ago to never shortchange their customers, to never give their customers half-assed product. So D.R Harris triple mills their soap, and they've even gone so far as to being economically sound, to being globally friendly. Their Marlboro bowls and their Beechwood bowls are sustainable in that the resource and the wood that they use is sustainable wood. People were paid properly for the wood bowls that they created. That's pretty good. Another thing I really like about D.R Harris is that you go ahead and you purchase yourself a $42 mahogany beechwood bowl with a really good shaving puck on the inside. You use that puck for 2, 3, maybe 4 years, depending on how many soaps you have. And then instead of going ahead and having to re-buy the puck and the bowl and the packaging and the yada yada, D.R Harris makes refill pucks. That's mind-blowing. A refill puck is the excuse of just buying a $20 bar and sticking it back into a reused bowl. I think Greta Thunberg would be proud. So from being established in 1790 to having contract with the prince and princesses of various places that we don't actually care about. D.R Harris has done exceptionally well for themselves, especially in the English community, especially in the wet shaving world. I have been to 29 St. James Street in London, received probably almost the best customer service I've ever had. Great conversations. We talked about straight razors and safety razors. So if you are going to London after all of this blows over, please go to D.R Harris and experience the magic of an amazing, long-standing, and historically fantastic skincare, shaving, pharmaceutical, and perfume company. Thank you so much for watching this little tidbit of Wild Women Wet Shaving. Next week, I may bring out another brand to talk about. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are getting out and going jogging or walks with your family. Please don't be stranded in your house. Get out, get some fresh air because you need it. You need it to stay sane. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe. Sneeze into your arm. And don't forget, you are loved. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you soon.